Hi, my friends. Frank Bice from the Cranwell Foundation. Things are going great up here at Canterbury. We've got three boys here that are being sponsored by the foundation. The twins, Karan and Hassan, both playing football, both doing a great job, and especially doing a good job in the classroom. And Cornell, a young man from the Brownsville section of Brooklyn, lacrosse star. And the boys are thriving. They're going to class every day. They're doing their work. Cornell is running cross country. Excuse me. Karan and Hassan are playing football. We had our first scrimmage last weekend, and we lost in the scrimmage to New Canaan, who was state champs of Connecticut last year. We lost 24-20. It was a good game. Could have gone either way. And then yesterday we had our first win. We played a public school from Bridgeport Capital Prep, and we won 34-0. But that score is a little bit deceiving. We didn't play that well, to tell you the truth, and that other team was much better than the score reflects. But the good news is Karan and Hassan had phenomenal games. We moved Hassan to defensive end. Last year he was a defensive back and a wide receiver. This year we moved him to defensive end and offensive tackle. Why did we do that? Because he put on 40 pounds of muscle since last year. And you should have seen the way he played yesterday. Just off the charts. So things are going very well. And we're also sponsoring a little boy in Bayside, and he is doing great. So the foundation is doing really well. In the gospel today, Jesus at first says he's going to be handed over to men who are going to put him to death, but he said after 3 days I will rise again. Now in my theology class, right now we're covering the Old Testament, and today we discussed the story of Adam and Eve. And when you think about it, in the New Testament, Jesus is referred to as the new Adam. Why? Because if suffering and death entered into the equation by the disobedience of Adam, then by Jesus surrendering his life to the Father, even to the point of death, new life entered the picture. So suffering and death would enter the equation because of human beings' first sin. And why do we have this thought? Because we live out our salvation in the context of the community. Whatever we do, either good or bad, it affects other people. And so if God is all good and all powerful, how could suffering and death be part of the equation? The biblical writers tell the story to say that we must have screwed up. But we refer to Jesus as the new Adam because he surrendered to God's will. And what happened? We have the resurrection. So death by the first sin, we have new life, eternal life by the new Adam, by surrendering to God's will. So what does that do for us today? I think we got to figure out what God's will is for us in our lives, and then have the courage to live it. Can't always be easy. The road in following God's will never be easy, but we'll have a sense of peace and a sense of courage that we're doing the right thing. So today, let's try to figure out, maybe in prayer, what God's will is for us. Let's have the courage to do it. Okay, God bless you.